Welcome back to Brighter Shores. Just out here chopping coarse juniper branches for 22 hours. Nice chunks of experience and baskets of stuff. That is level 30 woodcutter. You can now split light wood for Claude. I'll be happy if you can help him with his logs. Alright. Let's go check that out. The only thing we unlocked here? Any other things we need to chop down? Might have some things we need to chop down. Like a rugged pine log. Well, I suppose. 27. Ivy Junction. It's just right up this way. We were literally almost right there. Oh, it's over on the other side of these. There's some pine logs here. We'll chop a singular pine log. So why not? Get that experience here. Chop a tree. Yeah. There you go. 500 bonus experience. Lovely. We should probably go put these away. I guess the next question is, do we just sell the branches for 1 silver? Because we can't effectively use these for carpenter at this point. We are past that. Now we need poplar. So, is this the rugged pine? This is the rugged pine. We can make the rugged pine pole here. Let's do that. Rugged hickory pole. Don't have the levels for that yet. Yeah, the options would be either selling this to wherever we can sell them to, Gwen's Lumber, or keeping them and in theory being able to sell them in the player market for potentially slightly more than we could sell them to, but less than they sell them for. I don't know if that's really too likely. They will just sell them. We put them in the lumber bank. This is the lumber bank. Problem is, with the way that woodcutter and carpenter works, you kind of get past it more quickly than you would realistically want to. Deposit these in here. Who's got the shop here? Gwen's Lumber. Okay. Nope. Timber bank. Oh, we need to do the other steps for this. Okay. Yeah, there's more parts of it than just making the first bit from the saw there. We trade here. Try to buy some of these juniper branches. Buy them for 4.8 silver. We can sell them for 1.8 silver. That's fine. You get past it so quickly, it's not going to be worth anything anyways. It's going to definitely be interesting to see how a potential economy works here. And if any changes are made to shops. There's definitely still space for player trading with the shops. Because you could sell things for more than you could sell them to the shops if people want them. And you could buy things for less than you can buy them from the shops if people will sell them for you. There is a middle ground in the prices there between those two. That's something. Here's a couple of rugged pine poles for making one thing or something. Useful for later weapon crafting. Or we just buy them also. It's an interesting situation between the series of active items from active play and the series of passive items from passive training. And never the twain shall meet, it seems. Except for some combat things. I think we might have gotten a few. Anyways, we need to go and chop some stuff. But first we need to unlock the ability to chop some stuff. 1 knowledge point on split wood for Claude. There you go. We still have more things in the knowledge points we need to deal with. We got rock birds and then I think 2 things in detectives. So we're gonna need to get to that at some point. But for right now, we need to go split some wood Let's see what that does for us. As much as it might be, sometimes, some instances, more helpful to keep getting the things from previous, because they're actually potentially things. I expect this chop in the wood is just going to be money. If we go and get more juniper branches now, which in this instance we don't need, but in other combinations could be helpful, we would just be getting half of the experience, which can't really justify. We're going from 30 to 35, splitting this wood at the logging area, which is right here next to the teleporter. Okay. We'll teleport there then. Perfect. We're trying to get this quicker up to 45 for a quest. So still quite a ways to go. That's for sure. Let's see what logs we can split here. Feels like it's going to be one of the just make money kind of passives. No required items, no outputs. Could be alright. We'll split stump. And there's Claude. Going to Claude's Loggery, one of the finest logs in all Hope Forest, which assists me with splitting some logs. I need to outlog my rivals. Pay the best rates in Hope Forest. Alright. There's the wood split and stump. So we put the log in and split it. Pays us for it, and we get experience. Okay. The rates for the passive experience are not very impressive. 3 experience, 4 silver, 4 copper even. Oh yeah. And this is what we're going to be doing. Perfect. And then we chop the wood over here for Claude for 22 hours and 42 minutes. Got a little bit of money, 53 silver. Also, 52,000 woodcutter XP. That's pretty good. This is to level 33. Can now buy a grade 2 hatchet. I'll get those trees for a 5% XP boost. Might as well. Not that we're really shopping, but I mean, totally could. So let's see what that would be like. Let's head over that way. Why not? Why not? Didn't get anything in the backpack because we were just chopping for him. I'll get the job done. We're going to be returning there for at least a bit here. Next unlock is at 35, and then 38. So we're getting there. 35 could be possible to hit pretty soon here. We're also lagging a lot. It's less really lag and more just connection problem. Oh, we're back over here. Yeah. It's not good. Been having a series of issues today. Not ideal. Let's see if we can just struggle through it here. Yeah, we're just leaving there. Yeah, no. Yeah. We are just completely... Oh, now we're here. Oh, no, this is not good. Honestly, could just kind of set up to be better. Might be a better idea here. It'll be... I mean... No, it just keeps on disconnecting. Okay. We'll be right back. Alright, that should be better. We will see. Anyways, we need to trade here to get the hatchet. 190 silver for basically a 5% XP boost in, so we may or may not be trading much. That's fine. Might as well. Buy one. We can afford it. Another thing I kind of wanted to look at was the enchanting business. Where's that be on the map here? It's like right over here. Like closer to just running this way than teleporting, probably. Let's see how much that would cost for things. Just want to look at that. Also, while we run, there's been some updates again. Just a couple small things. Just stopping enemies from walking on top of stuff that you can pick up on the ground and going under canopies. And then some other default options for grabbing wooden stuff out of boxes. That's still lagging here again. It's a different connection. We'll see. Trying our best here. I mean, we can't really try. The way the things are just set up. Yeah. Yeah. No? Yeah? Well, this is not really working now, is it? I suppose I need to just wait. No, come back. Entering Hopeport. Surprised I was landing with this one too. Weird. Anyways. And now the... That's all messed up there. Why do you go in that direction? What are you doing? Oh, it lagged with a button being held down, so now it's automatically lurching around like that. Okay. Enchantress. Which shop would you like to enchant your equipment? How much does it cost? Enchant equipment to your owner. This means the enchanted equipment will more quickly become skilled at using it. It's only a slight XP boost, but it doesn't wear off, so over enough time, it will add up to a substantial XP gain. Fortunately, it's also a rather expensive process, as the reagents I need for enchantments are expensive for me to acquire. Finally, I refuse to enchant weapons and armor, and enchant equipment which is used in peaceful purposes. I can enchant your equipment. What if I replace my equipment? I want to waste money enchanting equipment, which I might replace later. Not to worry. Enchantment will be tuned to the owner, such that if equipment is replaced, it will simply transfer to your new equipment at no extra cost. There's no reason to wait. Continue purchasing an enchantment for any of your equipment now. How much are we talking? Fish and Spear. They're at 55 silver for each of these. 55 silver for each of these. Not terrible. How much is it later? I mean, it's just each individual one. Castanet, lobster pot, oyster net, sickle, and a gold panning sieve. Any of these we really use too much. It's a constant option for making money. I mean, we're using the tree loppers right now. We got more experience from it. Plus 0.4% XP. Yeah, it's not a lot, is it? I wonder if there'd probably be a better use. We'll do it one time, just to see how much the next one will cost. This is 0.4% XP for 55. Enchant our tree loppers here. Oh yeah. Magical. It's also a magical effect on us, so. There you go. Level 1, but also enchanted. Brilliant. Now, if we try to enchant them again, it's 78 this time. Still not crazy expensive. It's just another 0.4%. Okay. So you could definitely spend quite a bit of money here. Upgrading things. At the cat. Always a good time. Anyways. Back to what we're doing here. We need to get knowledge points. Like, at least 3 of them. So we need to keep working on stuff. I think the next spot to look at is Bonewright. It's going to be difficult, because we're probably going to need a lot of wood stuff. Let's just teleport to the mine here. Also, the Bonewright area is in an awkward position in the mine itself, so we'll see. We'll see. See what we can accomplish without wooden pieces, too. Would want to at least do them for the one-time bonus, but beyond that, probably just going to be purchasing a lot of bones more than anything. See if we can profit off making some things. It might be slightly better here at the lower levels, because I think we have a higher chance of making the more uncommon items. Then later it gets less likely. Oh, we're lagging again? Yeah, this keeps lagging. It's like when it's trying to switch between the rooms more than anything. Now we're in combat with one of the things here. We're immune? Do we win? Oh my goodness. No, it's just lagging every time it's trying to switch between the rooms. Alright. See if it lags again here. Because eventually we're going to get to a point where we kind of need it to keep playing. If we spend a lot of time in just the same rooms, it'll be fine. Ugh. Of course, these are in different sections. The bone weapon station's over here. And the bone and timber areas over here. A little bit of lag. Alright. Bone bank. What do we got in here? Bone bank. What do we got in here? We got bone spikes and ram horns. Okay. What can we currently make? What do we want to make? We got blowpipes and truncheons currently. Design book. This uses poplar poles. This uses oak poles. What kind of ones? The goat horns. Currently working with goat horns. We just use up all the bones that we have. Oh, do we even have goat horns? We got ram horns. And bone spikes. Blowpipe, goat horns was from level 4. So we already used those all up, apparently. Okay. So we need to buy some bones from the bone shop over here. How much are we using? Goat horns. Wooden round shield, cudgel, javelins. What are we looking at? Goat horns. Then the cudgel. This is goat horns. Then the javelins are when we start using the ram horns. Okay. So we're gonna get a huge amount of additional goat horns here. 3s, possibly 3s. It's better for that. Oak poles. We need to get to level 8. Shouldn't be too many. Oh, the lag, though. We're just gonna try powering through it? Doesn't seem too likely. It's very unfortunate here. Just go. Just go. Just work. Would I say this connection is better than the previous one or worse? Hard to say. They're both pretty bad. Where's the bone shop? Yes. Trade jingle. Goat horns are the cheapest because they're the worst. No big surprises there. We'll buy 12 of them. At least get started here. Use these on the vats over here. Make some stuff. See if we have any. See if we have any of the wood pieces we need at all here. That's going to determine how this is going to work. Put the bones in here. Pull the lever. Yeah, there you go. Claim them. Or a little bit of XP there. Enough to get to 4 at least. That's nice. Wooden round shields, now available. Still only Guardians can use this. And we're still we're working on this mostly to get to 20. But then we do need a higher level Bonewright for a quest anyways, so. It's still going to be useful. Hold this. Franken, I suppose. Wind it around. And get the bones back. Another chunk of XP. Okay. So we're level 4. We're going to need at least a few of these. So we need like a few oak planks. How much XP we need for the level here? 200 in a bit. See that maybe being done in one. So like, let's just get like 6 ash planks, and then get disconnected. Get 6 ash planks, and then with the other ones we just need 2 oak poles. Hopefully not everything uses this. 6 regular ash planks. 8 oak poles. You betcha. Okay, should be able to do something with that. Specifically the next unlock of the wooden round shield. So you go to the shield area. Make a shield here. It's the only way we can make with the current set of things. Looks like a lot of these are using wooden pieces. If we can get away from that, that'd be great. But it's just made of bone, so I can see this really using a lot of wooden pieces. Which is a little unfortunate. But looks like we did actually have a good supply of random bits of wood, so I think we're probably fine for now. Make use of what we got. Somewhat, at least. At least so we can get to 20. 280 XP. And the bonus for the first time. 5 Bonewright. 1 more for the next unlock. Make 1 more shield here. Then we're just gonna sell all of the stuff we make here. That's okay. Could maybe even just kind of store it in the boxes for a little bit. Also, I've not been doing the venture stuff. Is it even going? It's not. I didn't even send it back out. Whatever. We'll keep that going, I guess. It's worth something, at least. There's some more XP for that. It's level 6. Can now make common cudgels. Lovely. One-handed melee workbench with the bows. Make the cudgel, because it only uses... Look at this. 4 bones and 2 sticks for 250, or 3 bones and 1 stick for 298. Wild. Yes, I will make the much, much cheaper one for more experience. It's definitely a system out here. Okay. Make this cudgel while lagging out. My goodness. Does not bode well for other things I'd like to do after this. Anyways, there's a cudgel and some experience for it and lagging out. Oh, this is not great. This is not very efficient knowledge points either. Constantly being disconnected. Oh boy. Make another cudgel. Also means we're kind of out of bones then too. Which is unfortunate. We need to go get more bones. Did make a rare cudgel though, so that's pretty good. Sell that for something. Make a little bit of money for our effort here, I guess. Well, that's okay. Can determine how many more of these we're gonna need to make. Get some XP here. If we're even connected anymore. 300 XP-ish. 1 more should be good. So we just need 3 more of these basic-y bones. Go get those. Okay. Back through the leech pools, yeah. At least that access between the bones in here doesn't need to run past the tentacles over and over. So we got that going for us. Okay. Yeah, we could get 6 to do a full dip here in the bruise vat. We don't need to though, so we're not going to. Just put these in. And then we can start using the bones that we already have, which is good. this. Okay. See how far the bones we've collected will even get us. We'll see. Okay. Almost level 7. I guess we do need to get to level 8, actually. So we do need more than that. This gets us to 7. Alright. Noted. We'll see how many we might need to get to level 8. And I'll determine how many more bones we go and buy. It's not a long trip here, at least. We need to go get more rocks or ores. We need to constantly run all the way over to the shopping center here, which is a little bit further away. This is close to these ones. The other one that's way over in the other corner of the mine. A bit of more of a hassle to get to. Here we are. Level 7. One more level for the next unlock. Okay. So that's going to be another 1,000, almost 100. These are almost 300. Probably going to need at least 4. Each uses 3 bones. So, 12 more. We definitely did not collect this many basic bones at the level 4 Forger, Gatherer, whichever one it is. There we go. More bones. They're just so similar. Forger is first. F, G. Got it. That's what we'll say. We'll say we have it. Debatable, honestly. Okay. Level 20 would make combs. Alright. Get these bones in here. We're also going to need 1 more of the poles to make the 4th and last one here. It's alright though. Okay. Also, this gives some experience, so I may not actually need to make all 4 of these. We got the bones for it though now, so might as well. Maybe make some profit, or at least a return on the investment. Depends how many of the rare things we make, I suppose. But that's where the real money is. Much more expensive. I guess as long as it isn't just the commons. That was quite a bit. Alright, let's get another oak pole here. Wow. And go make some more cudgels. Because why not? As we get higher level, we also make higher level weapons, which in theory would sell for more. That's the idea, at least. We're working with it. Okay. 2-handed melee workbench, 1-handed melee workbench, 1-handed range, 2-handed range, shields. All sorts of various spots to work on things. Disconnected. There's some XP. That was only common. Unfortunate. This will definitely get us to 8 at least, though. Definitely get us to 8. Yeah, but getting enough everything together for getting to 20 is definitely the start of the situation here. In terms of skills remaining to get to 20, we got Bonewright, Stonemason, Leatherworker, and Merchant. Let's say work here. Looks like 1 more of these is going to be enough for 8. That's okay. We'll just finish it. And then we'll use up more of the bones. I think the bones are used for anything besides this. So just using the bones that we had collected. See what we can do with them. See what wooden pieces are going to be necessary. So one more of those. That's all 8. Gotta make basic javelins. Beautiful. Let's make 1 more here. Since we have the materials. Okay. At least making everything 1 time is pretty good. Get the first time experience bonus. It's something. It's good. There's that. 8.5, basically. Disconnected. It reconnects, though. So, that's something, I guess. Spells, Quartermaster. So we can store all of these in the unattuned section of the Quartermaster storage. We have a few things in here already. They're all kind of low level. One thing we might want is this level 36 bow here. So if deposit inventory here, only fits 4 more things in here. It definitely works for reducing 1 trip to sell everything. Not a huge amount. Just lag. My goodness. Sigh. Alright. What do we need for these javelins? They're new. We need the ram horns and poplar poles. The next one's here. 10 is ram and oak. 12 is ram and juniper. Then 14 is ram and ash. And 16 is spikes. Swamp. Looks like everything in here is using wood. Heavy crossbows, longbows, pole arms, hexagon shields, square shields, this, that, yep. Then there's knickknacks and bone meal cement. We convert it to effective cement bone grinder, so no need to brew the bone first. Okay. Let's use up. Let's get all the ram horns in then, I suppose. Bone bank. What we got? What we got is a lot of lag. Let's get to the point here. I'll just switch back to the other connection. See if that's better again. Yeah, it was already briefly lagging on login again. So I don't have high hopes. Ram horns. Give a bunch of them. Question if we're going to need all the ram horns we had in there? Because there's a lot. There's going to be a lot of putting things in this basket. One thing I want to check is if we can store the polished pieces here. That would be potentially convenient. Yeah, I guess even if we don't need the bones, we'll just use them anyways. Because we have them and they're free. Technically we could sell them. That'd be silly. We can just grab them and get XP for it. It's not a huge amount of... We can just grab it and get the XP for it. It's not a huge amount of experience per bone, just making stuff. So we kind of do need to potentially invest the wooden pieces for making more things. If we get a bunch of levels just cooking down the bones here first, we can decide which things we want to make with the actual wooden pieces. That's at least something. Something adjacent, at least. Those. Got some really nice server client desync going on here. It is trying its best. My goodness. I say this is worse? I don't know. It's all pretty bad right now. Only the connection. Definitely does not make things smooth when you're constantly having problems. Level 9, Bonewright. There you go. So one more level we'll be able to make the next thing that we haven't even made yet. Yeah. After the lag. It's doing its best here. Its best is not very good, turns out. Oh boy. You get the pop-up for being level 9. It's every 2 levels for things at the start here. It's not exactly surprising. I think we can store the bones here too. So deposit these. Grab out another 24 of these at least. Use these up. Okay. Yeah, the problem really becomes not to store the things that we're making a bunch of. So it would still be useful to get the currently locked unattuned equipment slots. It's a work in progress. 9. Okay. Used a fair bit of bones just to get into level 8, so I suppose we could need this many bones for all the stuff we need to make still. It's possible. It is possible. Move it up. And grab the bones. 280. Okay. First 4 things with that, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get these bones need to get to 16 essentially. That is quite a ways still. I think we'll do another 24. See what we can get to there. And see what uses the least bits of. I mean, we can buy either of them, so honestly, just whatever the cheapest thing is to make might end up just being better. If we already have enough supplies, then we can just kind of go for whatever, I guess. Got a good number of these bones. Should, in theory, work for a bit at least. Those up. Go. Go there. Deposit all these. There's level 10. Amazing. Can now make a basic club. Sure looks a lot more wooden than bone. It's in there somewhere. Bone stuff, in theory. Let's grab another pile of these. Okay. That should get us to a reasonable number of bones here. Can definitely work with that. Level 10. Lovely. Getting some more total levels here. Getting everything to 20 definitely is a start in terms of levels. Not doing too shabby. 462. More levels to be gained here. Getting there. Where we're getting to exactly is a question. Just various milestones and requirements and things. Just getting everything available for training passively gives us all the options we were going to have. Then we need to decide what we want to do for the active training that's required for getting the knowledge points to continue passive training. As much as we could just set all the passive training going and only get the half experience, I don't know if that's really a viable strategy. Also, we need to see if doing passive training when you already had 2 more passives that you needed to unlock would still give half XP, or you get dropped down to like a quarter XP. I can see it going either way. It's just the most recent unlock is really what you want to be doing for the best experience rates. Half of the experience that's already not incredible for the amount of time it takes. Definitely worth trying to get the best XP there. Lag, 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 lag. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Dunk it down. Get the bones. There you go. Okay. Level 11. One more level to the next unlock. Maybe it'll tell us. Maybe it won't. Lean towards no. Oh. Stuff in there. Keep lagging. Come back. There's the unlock. Deposit. Lagging. Level 11. Amazing. Okay. Let's see what our options are here. We had clubs level 10. Just needed 1 oak. That's pretty good. And then everything unlocked. Javelins needed 2 poplar. Okay. 2 poplar and 4 bones. I mean, 1 oak is so much better. Well, 2 poplar and mostly some oak here. I guess the other question would be which things we have. Poplar poles. 2 poplar. And a good number of the oak. We go into the bones section. Lag a bit. Go into the bones section. The nice bones. Go make some stuff. Okay. Basic javelins. Let's see here. 4 and 2, 3 and 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 3. Oof. Yeah, just in the bones farm, I think we're just gonna keep making these. So it only uses 4 pieces instead of 6, 6, and 6 for comparable XP rates. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Like each of the other things one time. Again, technically it would be faster experience to make the more expensive stuff, but still. It's the more expensive stuff. We're trying to be at least somewhat reasonable with our money and resources here. There is 1 javelin made for the bonus and the knowledge point. Okay. I want to put them to anything specific. You want to save that? Oh. You want to save that for getting the next woodcutter unlock? That's a 35. That's going to be fairly soon. I think we're going to save it for now. Would be getting these quicker if we were actually doing things right. Basic club. Yeah, one-handed melee. Yep. Make it. I'm just gonna be doing this until 16, essentially. If everything works out. We'll make one of the other 2. Well, one of each of the other 2. Yeah. Good enough, at least. Good enough for now. Go. Made the thing. Let's save the knowledge point. Good, good, good. Just keep making these. Okay. That will work. Question of what you want to make with any of these materials comes down to how many you have, got extra money to spend, what's the cheapest things, if you can actually use them, what's actually most useful of the things. Light crossbow can make. Oh yeah. For now, these are just fine. I have to see the total number of bones we have left. Want to even everything out. We will see about that. Just not leaving like 1 extra bone or something. Not that we really need to worry about that, but just nice to have everything finished and used up properly. Check the speed there. Make another one. We can store 4 of these in the storage spot. And then the rest of them are just gonna stack up in the inventory for a little bit. So we go and sell them. Because there's no shops that just buy things. Only sells to where they sell to. Okay. There's that. We have 4 things here. Quartermaster. 5 things here. Just waiting. Is it all from the backpack? And more space for more untuned stuff. That's fine. Oh. Get down. This is not ideal. This connection is not ideal. Is it all from the backpack? No. Let's make 1 crossbow. The rest, the other things we're making here. Then we need 2 juniper. Lovely. And we're also going to need more of the other stuff here. Let's keep using the oak bits. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. That's about right. Grab out some more bones. Eventually. Got the bones. Okay. Crossbow. Which one's that going to be made on? Crossbow. Two-handed range weapon? I can see it. One-handed range to make javelins. One hand for the crossbow. Okay. Let's say small crossbow. That's alright. Crossbow. The one and only. There you go. Using the 2 poles and the horns and everything. Worth it. At least one time for the bonus experience. Okay. That'll be good. That'll be good. And here it is, maybe? Or not? There it is. Bump, bump. Good extra XP there. Okay. And then we're back to making more of these. Because they are cheaper. We've got a little over a gold still. But still a decent amount. It's definitely doable. Usable. I guess really what we want for the active training that we do for knowledge points would be potentially something that makes us some money. Could be worthwhile. And also potentially something that we want to avoid doing the passive for, because it's unnecessary at that point, or just doesn't line up well with other things we're doing. That's a thought. And possibly one that works on getting one of the skills that we need for the quests and stuff. An obvious first option would be working on 61 Chef. You can just make stuff and sell it for profit. Very easy too. A lot of positives in the chef department. And some of the passives are a little awkward to deal with. Multiple different ingredients from skills that we don't need to train currently. Or we could always just switch it up between different things. Even go do some combat, try to get some drops and stuff. See where we get to and other things. It's almost level 13. We're getting there. And still lagging. Okay. Doing our best here. In terms of more knowledge points, how are we doing? We're at 128%. We don't want to get to 200%, because then we'd be actually wasting stuff. We want to put one of the knowledge points into something, at least, at that point. It's wild how flaky this connection is being. Not ideal. Not great. Support code connecting. I also know it's not just a problem with our shores or anything. I'm having problems with other things earlier anyways. So yeah. It is a whole thing out here. Okay, we got to 13. We just need another unlock for the next thing, so. Let's see, we're just continuing this. Keep making some more bits here. Same bits. Some oak. Which we are kind of running out of. Using up all the oak here. Let's see what different logs are required for the other different things here still, too. And the whole next tiers of stuff, too. For the 16 to 20 area. It would almost be worth not dealing with this. Characters being saved appears to be a little shortly. No problems. I fell into a even further section. Here we go. It rotates the camera to face a direction for some reason. Okay, grab some more of the bones. Also using up a good number of the bones here. We're getting there. Working through what we have here. Fabricate. And we got another rare one. That's pretty good. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how all this works with the combat update. What levels things become, what they're needed for, how much they're worth. It's gonna be something. It is going to be something. Right. At 334 XP. Not terrible. Is a good amount of experience per level in the teens here. We're working on it though. Doing our best in these trying times. Just keeping pile of clubs. Living the dream. And there's a rare one. Lots of money. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay. 2,000 XP for the next level. It's a little bit. I might really need to use up all of the bones that we collected for these levels here. I guess technically this is one of the more bone-heavy things we could do in total. The other ones use just as many bones. It's honestly the most bone-light, even if it is also more bones than wood. Don't get any discounts or anything for using more wood. Bah. We also only have so much of the wood here. And then we would need to go and buy more wood. And hope that we got enough. Could really just use the wiki and all the speed charts and everything, see exactly how much we need for everything, plan everything out nicely. We just gotta go with the flow most of the time here, though. And it mostly works, so here we are. Another rare one. Oh, nice. Right, now we only have space to make 3 more here. Let's grab stuff out. We have the other 2 horns up here. That's alright. 26 more bones. Definitely going through the stuff. Definitely going through it. Okay. Yeah, constantly making higher and higher level pieces here. It's very nice. Okay. Very good. Depending on how the combat stuff works, we might need a significantly higher Bonewright, Stonemason, Blacksmith level to make appropriate level gear. If all the combats combine, we would have much higher levels. We will see. We will be able to deal with whatever happens. Just working with it. I think we do need a higher Watchman level, though. Plus, like, 1 more Mine Fighter. Scout might be at 30. Might be at 40 though. We will see. If we need to go back and level up some more combat, that's also entirely possible. I would like to still be ready for the next main episode upgrade update. And that would require having a higher level, most likely. See how that all works. It's definitely a system out here. It's definitely a system. A system that might be changing. But I think it is pretty much confirmed at this point to be changing. Just exactly how it's going to work will be the main question. Anyways, there is a bunch of bones. Stuff made of bones. So we need just 2 more to make that. I mean, probably make that. Oak. 2 more. Bones. So many more. So if we run out of oak, we might just use up the bones on something else here. Just because it'd be cheaper. And less annoying than going and purchasing the wood. More expensive in terms of using up the resources we already have, but less expensive in that we already have the resources and can just use them instead of having to go and purchase the items or even go chop and saw up our own additional wood pieces, which would just take considerable amounts of time. Well, that's alright. All these rares and uncommons. They are more common, they're as common or more common than the commons currently. So that's something. That's certainly something. Okay. Inventory nice and full of stuff. Gets us pretty far here. Huh. Level 14. Now make a common wooden square shield. Still only for guardians though, of course. Let's get what we need for that, hopefully. It needs 3 coarse ash planks. And 3 bones. Do we have some coarse ash planks? Gotcha. Okay. So that is level 14 Bonewright. Requires level 0 planks. Wild. It's kind of all over the place. Keeps you on your toes. Potentially makes a market for the lowest level items too. In theory. In theory. Okay. This 1 shield for its 1-time bonus. That is the 4th thing made out of these horns. So that is all of them. Bonus. Bonus. There you go. So we've got... how many more in terms of these? We make 5 more of the shields with this many planks here. 6 more of these, so that's 11 more items. I need to make the other things for the rest of the experience there. Teleport to Coalport. Inventory is just far too full here. Need to get rid of it. And that we can do. We really can't use the rare things that are potentially used for making epic weapons after Lost and Found until we finish Lost and Found, which is still quite a ways away. So, all with the rares. There's 27 silver in that pile. And then go to here and withdraw. Untune equipment. Guess we don't want to. That's pretty good. If we could build it. Cost it 36. Let's get all these out of here. pile of stuff that we made here. Wild. So all the rares, 22. It's something. Okay. So we're 14. I think we might be able to get to 16 with what we have. That'd be the nicest way of just finishing this up. Obviously starting with the oak pieces. But if we need any oak for starting the stonemason stuff, we're going to need to get more of that. Is something on something here. So you can make it through the mine shaft here without problems. It's not because we're out of combat. Just lost the leeway. Yeah, I like that. Diagonal attacks are a thing. Gotta be aware of that here. Okay. Gonna stand right next to the hole. They're ready. Ready to fight a tentacle. Okay. Other question is how many bones we have left in here. We might need more to make enough more things. We got 10 more bones. That's really not quite enough. We get another inventory bones here. Then we need to figure out how many bones we're using here. Something. Okay. Don't want to jinx it, but I think the connection's being slightly better currently. So that's good. Actually doing things so much more quicker when you can just do stuff. Also, we're getting some experience from just making this, so we don't need quite as many. Yeah, I guess it's free wood that we're going to be able to save for later if we just use the bones we have. Not like they're used for anything else here. 0 to 61. It's really not accurate. You can't really use these little 6 at 0, so I don't know why I would say that is the Bonewright level range. It really looks like it's more like 8 to 14. I think the higher level things to use the higher levels of the kinds of bones, probably. Because there's higher level of the bones you just get. And you just use those for that instead. Look in here. Current thing that we're working on here. The Wind Square Shield uses yellowing ramhorns. They're ugly. Yellowing ramhorns and coarse ash planks. Mottled ramhorns and rugged ash planks. Level 62. So, yeah. Not true. You can use them up until you get to level 61? I don't think so. We go to club here. Here at level 54, you're using the mottled ramhorns. So, yeah, no, the yellowing ramhorns are not usable. Not useful at level 61. And they're not usable at level 0, so not entirely sure what that's trying to convey there as information. Besides incorrect information, I guess. I don't know. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You try to make something at level 0. It doesn't work. And you're so far beyond needing them at level 61. Could be some higher level things that have weird random requirements of lower level stuff. Again, wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Those. Just take out the last 10 bones here. Why not? We'll keep the cleaned bones in there for now. Or use them up, also an option. Because we don't have as many of the next bones either, I guess. So, I mean, also comes down to if we have enough wood to use with them. There's the other two, I think, do also use different kinds of wood. So we can make use of something here. Make it work. Okay. These in 3s and 4s. This, do that. Yep. That's what we need. Okay. Grab these. Alright. Deposit all these. Back out a little bit. Connection's not better, turns out. Deposit all these. My goodness. So now we have 44. If we do the 4s, that'd be fine, but we're mostly doing the 3s. Oak. Planks. 6 of those. All of our oak poles. 6 in the inventory, 0 in there. Yep, that's all of them. Come on. Auto numbers were quite up there. That's alright. Anyways. Let's make the rest of these. Do our best. We could always just go and buy 1 more, 2 more bones if we need to. Just to use it all up. Make it work. Make it work. We're almost 15 here. Still more to be done. Still more we need. We're doing in knowledge points. 185%. Okay. Should probably... We're going to get this next knowledge point here, so we should put this in something. Detective. Do that for something. Kind of want the Watchman. Let's make it that. Rockbirds unlocked. Okay. Work on that at some point here. I want to do it sooner. Just because the potential changes with combat. I'm going to look into that a little bit more. See what levels we actually need for everything. Get it to a point where it's actually going to be fine. That should be okay. We'll figure it out. We'll be okay. There's level 15. Brilliant. We just need to get to level 16 here. Which is another 2,700 for that, plus another bit for that, so 2,800-ish. A decent amount. A decent amount. Making stuff. Making it work. 330 XP each. Passable. Okay. Okay. Hammer, hammer, hammer. %. Definitely don't want to go over the 200%. Waste knowledge point collection. That wouldn't be good. This will work, though. This will work. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, yeah. Now, finally have this is our highest level again. Well, even mine was already pretty high level, but it's considerably our highest area level now. Well, 15. One more level for the next unlock. Okay. 15. And then we need to get... Wait, what? I already had that. Took a little bit to pop up, I guess. At 15 and a half. It's too quick on it, I guess. Whatever. We know when we unlock things here. It's all working. It's all good. Okay. And we make that one there. Knowledge point available. We are gonna save this one for later for cutter. Good. We can also just put these directly into the quartermaster. Backpack for later. I think we were out of oak. This is rugged oak poles. 18 for 38 to 105. And by that it means a completely different number than that, but yeah. Can't use rugged oak poles. Those are too high level. So instead, go for the ash planks here. So I do 12? I guess that's right. Making the highest level thing we can, which is the shields. Kind of running out of bones. So yeah, of the other options, this is 3 and 3 for the highest XP. Pretty much cheaper in the bones department. Uses up some of the wood we have. Do that. At least something here. And it was looking like we were going to use up the rest of the lowest level planks here too. These are the lowest level planks. Of course, ash planks. 0 carpenter. Wild. Wild stuff. Let's get a smattering of different wooden pieces for doing stuff here. 35. Another one. Come on. Just making some shields here. That we can't wield, of course. That's alright. Also, don't really think I'd want to have the other 2 character slots for the other 2 factions. So, currently, they fundamentally don't make a difference. Just how difficult it is to make your gear and potions and stuff. Elemental-wise, not a huge situation. PvP, also, doesn't matter even when that exists. Not something I'm particularly worried about. Also wouldn't say I'm particularly worried about trading, though it isn't MMO. There's just kind of people here. That's really what I'm looking for. There's other people around, just kind of doing stuff. It's great. But yeah, trading would have some obvious benefits. See how that system's going to be. So there's the whole area, the different areas, player markets. It's actually going to be physical stalls or something. Online, offline, set trades, automatically do stuff. Different ways it could go. Different ways it could go. That's enough for 16. To make the common quarterstaff. Okay. Let's see what that uses here. Browsing. This uses the streaky bone spikes and suave poles. Okay. How many bones we have left? 14. 3, 3, 4, and 4. Here. We're gonna be out of pieces of wood. Just with the 3 section. What are our options here? The only 3 ones we don't have the last wood pieces for. So we're gonna have excess bones. We just need to get some more bones, finish up making the other things. That's fine. We use up the bones here. We'll make it work. Get these done. Okay. There's still a bit more training to be done, 16 to 20. We just use up the rest of these bones, there'll be at least something here. We need the correct amount to use up, like, these last pieces here. Shield made. Next best option would be the light crossbow, which needed other stuff. Can't really see it in here, unfortunately. So for this, we need 4s and juniper staves. 4, 4, 3. We need 1 more and 6 juniper staves, essentially. So I need 1 bone we need. I don't think there's any value in keeping this. It's not going to be useful for anything else. Buying 1 bone to make use of all these bones. It's a good strategy. Or else we're just kind of wasting having all these bones. That's no good. Make a couple crossbows. That'll be great. Or I guess a few crossbows. It's gonna be 3 of them. Put the 1 bone in here. Is it still the same time to dip 1 bone as it is 6? Looks like it. Nothing more efficient to do all the bones. Which does make quite a bit of sense, obviously. Okay. Make these crossbows. Level 16 crossbows now. Continues to level up here. With combined combat, I think we would need significantly higher level weapon crafting. Of course, we've kind of left our weapon crafting for last year, since it's the stonemason. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay. There's those. Make another one. Alright. Could see what wood pieces are required for the 16 and 18 here. See if we have enough of those lying around. If we might want to go purchase some more before we come back later. It's at least something here. Okay. Crossbow. Another rare one too. Make some money. Making some money. Common stuff. 590. Uncommon. 1.4. Rare. 6.2. That's where the profit is. Ish. Yeah, if we can't make at higher levels, if we can't make as many of the higher quality things, it's gonna be more of a money loss. Just paying for it, I suppose. Paying for what we're doing. And also just doing passive stuff. That's alright. Okay. That's all those 2 different pieces of wood used up. All of the first tiers of bones used up. So now we just have the newest bones. Wanted to look to see what they needed. We're gonna be making quarterstaffs and recursive bows. Probably. 3 and then just 1 swamp pole. That's pretty good. And recurve bows. Use 2 juniper. So we just have some swamp here, that'd be great. And we have 96 of these. Beautiful. That's gonna be plenty. 1 at a time. Lovely. In terms of bone numbers, we have 56 of these. I don't know if that's gonna get us from 16 to 20. We'll see. If not, we'll just need to buy more. So I don't think we would pick up any more of those. There are still the best passive, the best active gathering thing. So technically we could go and get more. For now, let's go sell off all the stuff we made here. That's something. And then go and get our, what was it, 0.4% more experience tree lopping going. It's definitely something. Definitely something. Grab the rest of the stuff out of storage. Except for the one highest level thing that we might be able to have use for. Probably not, though. It's the thought that counts. Let's have a few area-specific things that are stuck in here, too. Definitely something. Okay. Sell the low-level things we don't need or want. And there you go. A little bit of money. That's alright. Alright. 129% there. That's pretty good. See if we end up getting to 35 in the first bit here. Also chop a rugged hickory log. It's just up north from the teleport. We'll do that. For central. Do we want to send out more of the mine stuff? Probably should. I don't know how much the Death Stone we really need, though. Unless we could look at it. That's what level those are for. It's weird because it's a... That's not even right. Stop there. One more up. It's weird because the collection of the Death Stone is difficult. It takes time. But the actual usage of it isn't. That's for that. Nice good chunk. Probably just won't worry about it right now. Let's just go to where we need to be to do our passives here. Let's have the wood cutter spot here. Spinlight. Login area here. Login area. Okay. Let's get that going. Alright. So yeah. Back to the login. We're at 33. I'm gonna get this to 45, I think. Back start. There you go. Splitting. It's all going. Getting a little more XP. I guess we're not lopping anymore. Should have enchanted the axe instead. We'll be lopping later. We'll be fine. Eventually. Next time. Goodbye.